afternoon. This is I'm Lowly, Jess Lowly M. Uh, this is my channel. It is a lifestyle channel about uh, my life mostly, uh, and what it took to get me here. Uh, if you have been here for a while, since last year. That's when I started my channel. Uh, God told me that happened in my life and all the things that has happened to me over the years, that and how I handle it, that it would help encourage and nurture other people, that uh, if I put it on the channel. I was against this because I'm very shy and I didn't want uh, my life over YouTube. And I realized that a lot of people may be going through the same thing that I went through, and it's most likely, assuredly, would help people. Or maybe they would be going through something right now. And my channel could help them get through that. Because I have had to put up a whole lot and be strong. I still have to. My life is very difficult, and when I get up in the morning, thank God that I do, I have to be strong and not negative, because no one would want a negative person around. So I have picked up things uh, that would help me to get through the day, and help me to be happy in life. So a lot of those things that I taught myself would help my fans. Uh, so the old ones that come to my channel, welcome, and the new ones, welcome also. I'm glad to have you. Okay, today first, I'm gonna give an update on something that I have been supporting before I get into uh, what I wanted to finish. I don't know if any of you have heard about the Crown Act. Uh, I'm going to explain it to you. It's about Congress trying to pass the act that uh, keep in place the act that says, okay, a law that states that any employer could fire you for wearing your hair a certain way. Yeah, that's a law in a lot of states. I didn't know it either, but some of the states have that law, and and it's basically for the people of color, uh, male, female, young, old. If the uh, person, like in a school, I saw on television uh, about two boys of color. One, no, I think both of them were in high school, and, and I think that the principal had told them that if they didn't change their hair, they had dreadlocks, long dreadlocks, and they, they couldn't come back to class because they had the locks in their hair. The locks was very neat. I liked them. So they told their mom, and the mom hired a lawyer. So now they're at this point they're back in school. So now, the Crown Act says that they're trying to get it passed in the Congress that says any person of color can wear their hair any way that they want because this is a part of our culture. So, so far, I think it's like, I'm not sure now how many, but they that passed in the last couple of weeks. Two of these that says it. One is Alaska, and I want to say Colorado. That says it's all right for people of color to wear their hair any way that they want. And now the papers are waiting for the governor to sign it. So, uh, what I have been doing is helping now that if all states would do that. So I hope that the Crown Act would help. So far it has. So uh, it would help that if everyone would write their senators or governors or whatever to pass this act, that would help. I'm going to keep supporting it. I hope that you are all out there with this, do this too. Uh, if you want more information on the Crown Act, just Google it. You'll get all the information and how to support it. So right now, I will get it into my film. What what I wanted to film, and it is called "The Myth of the Southern Belle." If you watch, um, I grew up watching cowboys and Indians, westerns and stuff. It portrayed the Southern Belle always having to get help from the young gentlemen of the South. Oh my, her thinking of certain words. I think she saw uh, carrying her across the way when it was raining and the streets was wet and all this stuff like that. Hogwash. Uh, Showing her so fragile and innocent and oh, all this stuff like that. It's a myth. Uh, Through my research of the Southern Belle, she was doing basically the same thing that her male part was doing. Uh, the male of the house was buying slaves for uh, 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 work around at the outside and everything like that. And then also for the inside of the house to keep it clean, to help with the kids and all stuff like that. At the same time, and the female was doing the same thing, but the main difference was that she wanted to buy the youngest female and male, preferably an infant. Okay. Uh, Matter of fact, one Christmas, uh, the female gave an infant as a gift to one of her neighbors. Interesting. Okay. Uh, and what she would do with these children would raise them, teaching them the way of the brothel. Basically, she was a madam, and she would teach these young children how to service people. I guess that's what you could say, service, and and she would keep them from when they was young, preferably an infant, and until they was of the age that she fit with the best to service. And basically, they would be there until they died. Uh, and when they had children theirself, she would do the same thing. So they would be there from infant until they was the age to service people, and she would make money. from servants and her neighbors, you know, these kids, yeah, servants and the neighbors, the town, and all this stuff. But of course, nobody would say anything. You know, they would keep it quiet. Even in the family, no one said anything, but they knew what she was doing. Uh, because they was probably doing this, was going there to set probably her husband, and everybody else. So, picturing the Southern Belle as weak and uh, not strong, uh, as and those pictures that you see on the stories on the TV is weak, fragile little Southern Belle. Oh, is wrong. She was ruthless as her husband, and she was making money, probably uh, more than her husband. So that's a myth that she was fragile, and I'm glad to debunk. Okay, and I hope you have enjoyed this film, and sorry for the stuttering. I have a speech problem and also Bell's palsy on this side. But I hope that you have enjoyed this information and it was helpful. And please support the Crown Act and get your friends to support it also. So all the states would have this information that people of color can wear their hair any way they want, and no one could fire them or keep them from swimming, you know, like the kids, or kick them out of school or whatever. That would be against the law. So please support the Crown Act and subscribe and like this film. And I hope it was informational to you. Uh, enjoy. Thank you so much. And good day.